Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the link. Thanks for being here, I really appreciate it. It's great to have you here. Today's video is the first in a series of videos called Men Don't. And what it is a list of things that men don't do that we really should. And one of the things I realised was, as I was putting this list together, the question I should be asking is, why don't we do these things? And the answer I came up with is something I lovingly term patriarchal gender stereotyping. Men are brought up from boyhood, told that what you crying for? Big boys don't cry. That's not the way a big boy reacts. Why are you doing that? Why are you expressing yourself that way? Why are you expressing yourself at all? Big boys don't do that. Men don't do that. And I believe it became something of a throwaway comment purely to get boys just to calm down or be quiet, when in actual fact it did copious amounts of harm to every boy that was ever told it. Men don't do this, men don't do that, men don't behave like that. And in some areas, yes, it is right that men don't do these things. It is right that a man doesn't control a woman. It is right that a man doesn't control another man. It is right that a man is not violent towards anybody. These things are right. But it's the other things. A man's not supposed to talk about his feelings. A man's not supposed to express himself in that way. Let's move into the first thing I talked about there. Men don't talk. I mean, you're a man, you're not supposed to talk about these things. The suicide rate amongst men of my age category in the UK alone has shot up, I think, something like 17 to 18%. If that's wrong, during the editing of the video, I will put the increase up. I wonder just how many of those lives could have been saved if they felt safe enough, confident enough and secure enough just to talk about where they were at. But the way they were brought up and what they were told when they were brought up, men don't talk. You don't talk about these things. Talk about feelings. What are feelings? Feelings are to be covered up. They're to be swept under the carpet. You're a man. You don't talk about these things. A man would rather talk about a football match or the traffic conditions on the M25 than talk about what's actually going on in his head. And that's purely due to the conditioning that man received when he was a boy. I can pretty much guarantee it. We don't talk to partners. We don't talk to our wives. We don't talk to our husbands. We don't talk to our girlfriends or our boyfriends. Because we just don't talk. We don't talk to our loved ones. We don't talk to our aunties, our uncles, our cousins. We don't talk to other men. The very peer group that we could actually get to take strength from, we just don't talk to them. Like I said, we would rather talk about road conditions on the M25 than talk about the condition of our mental health. And that's shocking. Certainly opened my eyes. We don't talk to medical professionals. He's a man, he doesn't go to the doctors until it's usually too late. The amount of times I have heard that, it makes my blood boil now to hear that. Next thing I want to talk about is why we should do all these things. There's a caveat to the first category, why we should talk to our partners. I believe that we should talk to our partners if we know that we can say things to our partners that won't affect them negatively. If you're in the kind of relationship that has open communication, then absolutely you need to talk to your partner, because they are the one person that is closest to you that can come alongside you, support you and help you at every given point. However, it might be that some of the partners might feel that it's just too much for them. That's when you have to take a step away and think to yourself, is this going to harm them? And if it is, if the answer to that is yes, then you might need to find support from somewhere else for that particular issue. But keep talking to them. Why should you talk to loved ones? Well, your loved ones, the clue's in the title actually. They're the ones that love you. They're the ones that want to see you being better. They're the ones that want to see you coping with life better. Why speak to a medical professional? It doesn't necessarily mean they put you on medication. It can be that they put you forward for counselling or some form of therapy. They can open a door for you to walk through. But the biggest reason for talking to all of these people, talking to your partners, talking to your loved ones, talking to other men, talking to medical professionals, first one is relief. Relief in knowing that you're not on your own. One of the first and worst symptoms of any mental health problem is isolation. If you talk to the people you can trust, you will no longer have to feel alone. One of the problems you might have when you first start to talk to people is your words might come out wrong, your expression might come out wrong. But it's at that point that you really need to keep going, because that's you starting to learn how to communicate effectively and properly with the people around about you. Personally, I shut off, and I'll go into what happened after I shut off in another video. So if you talk, you will learn how to communicate better. The relief you will feel will be immense. I pretty much guarantee that. But finally, why should we talk? Because you are worth hearing. I'm talking to you. You are worth hearing. This is a massive, massive problem, I believe, that exists in the vast majority of men. We don't know, as individuals, what our value is. We just don't know. We're taught we don't do certain things because we're men. That, to me, doesn't make any sense at all. Because being a man is only part of who I am. Being a man is only part of who you are. Only part of your person, your personality. And talking about who you are and where you're at will be the first step on your way to managing and improving and being a better you and being a better person and actually being okay with yourself. Why? Why should we do all these things? Put simply, because you are worth it. Take the time. Speak to your partners. Speak to the people around about you that love you, that you can trust. Speak to the medical professionals. They are there to help you. Their goal in life is or should be that you improve your health. And if it's not, then I'm afraid you're going to have to get rid of some people out of your life and get other people in who can help you, because you are worth that at the very, very least. Talk to someone, because you're worth it. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. I hope it helps. Guys, if you get any comments, any questions, post them below, absolutely. And I will do whatever I can to get you the answers you need, because you are worth it. Alright? If you want to find out when the next video is due, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, it'll come right up and it'll be right there for you. I aim to post videos every couple of days. Sometimes that's not always possible, but I am definitely going to keep going with this. So again, you guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Have a brilliant day, guys. You absolutely deserve it. Take care.